Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Duel gaming channel and Total War Saga Troy. And what better way to start an episode here than with a battle. We're gonna raise the city of Ancore to the ground, getting almost 400 gold in the process, doubling pretty much the supply that we have available at the moment. But we also have a level up here for Penthesilea since their armies have sallied out against us during the last episode. And let's see what we get here. So we could get the ability non-left standing, where not only us but our allies as well in a 30-meter radius will be getting 20 melee attack, which is pretty good, and they also go berserk, which is not necessarily great. I mean, it makes them uncontrollable, which that is the bad side, the downside of this one. They will attack any enemies from nearby, which is okay. And if I'm not mistaken, going berserk means that they also do not break, but don't quote me on that. And we could get instead Ares' Rage, where it's only on ourselves, so it's an ability that affects only us. It makes us unbreakable, it gives us 100% more weapon damage, it causes berserk, which means we cannot control her, and also causes fear. This is not a bad ability. This is actually quite interesting. And I need more abilities that cause rage. Should I have more impact on our armies rather than ourselves? I guess for now, let's try to get these 30% extra treasures looted after battle. Since I am having a decent battle over here, it might be worth doing it. So without further ado, let's get into the battle itself. We have two battering rams, which we could use to break down some gates. They do have these giants, which will be a bit annoying, but the rest of the troops are depleted. I am not really worried about the heroes that they've brought in since we've killed their other ones. Let's see. What do we have going on here? These towers, they're pretty much useless, so attacking on this side is a really good plan. One tower over here would be able to... Actually, if we deploy over here, I'm guessing only the gates would be able to reach us. So I think these are the 2 points from which we would be attacking. They do have a river over here, but I don't think we will care that much for the river. And on this side, I guess there's a bit more overlap on that side, so I wouldn't want to fight there. Oh, there we go. We have a god watching over our battle.
I fear nothing.
So, how are we going to split these troops up? I want this to be our main attacking point, so because of that, I feel like I'm going to use all of the axes that I can over here. We'll have spears manning the battering rams. And we'll have the axes over here. I'm gonna bring another battering ram over there together with the other spear unit. And afterwards, what are we going to do? I guess I'm going to take these units over here, like the ones who don't have the shields. And we're gonna put javelins on both sides. Finally, the other spear over there. Centaurs, I'll keep them over here, and I'll also have Penthesilea over here. Okay, I believe that this is a good way to start the battle. They've split their troops up quite well, I would say. I feel like this is the weaker side from the two available. Let's attack over here. I am going to be throwing some javelins on both sides, and I'm actually thinking I'm thinking of using some ladders. We will be bringing the other troops afterwards. Right now I don't want to take any damage from their missiles.
Step up, javelin.
On our unshielded units, and let's see, so we're gonna go on this side. They're giants, Thracian spearmen, I guess worshippers of Pan. Let's target that. I guess I don't need to worry too much about the spears, right?
Make them pay. Show no fear.
Battering ram, go forward. We'll take these axes and everyone else, and we're gonna climb
Right
the
then.
walls.
Battle hold. Penthesilea.
Okay. The battle has started over here. I would say that now the troops are distracted, I would dare to say. So I'm just gonna rush and climb the walls over here. Let's slightly speed it up. The worshippers of Fan are taking a lot of damage from our javelins. Our own javelins are taking some damage. Good, we've reached their walls. Took some damage in the process.
Spears. Javelins to hand.
Javelins, let's target these giants. His hero is getting some healing.
Where's the fight? Strike.
Let's go after those giants.
Ares, witness us. We move.
Let's bring our javelins up the wall.
Spears.
Nice.
Your warriors are attacking the gates.
Axes.
Let's bring these axes down and have them support the troops. You go there, you go on the right side. We'll have the axes engage those bowmen. Okay, you get up the wall. Good. So far so good. Let's take these two-handed axes and go after these swords. Spears go down, please, and thank you. You go after the giants. Perfect. So we've broken the gates. We can now engage the troops.
Witness us. Fight me.
Let's use Terrify here.
You have captured the gates.
You go after these spears. How long? A few more shots there and we'll be done. So far so good. Yeah, we've got a good situation over here.
Sisters, attack! Javelin, crush them! Hold nothing back! Show no fear! Sisters of the sword!
Okay, Penthesilea, let's take a quick look here. How are you doing? You're doing fine, just fine.
Is close enough.
Let's quickly engage these warriors here.
Axes!
We do have these abilities.
Destroyers of men!
Okay, let's see. Spears, I want you to attack over there. Javelins, I want you to attack over here. On this side, their hero has fallen. Their giants are running away. And we can pretty much engage these plainsmen and they'll be done.
Penthesilea!
I guess a fast forward would be the worst idea in the world at the moment, right?
The enemy attacks the gates.
Oh, okay. Let me drop the siege engine. Yeah, because we've captured the gates. Penthesilea, get into the fight, please. I think she wasn't fighting for a while now. I'm just gonna buff our allies. Let me take these javelins and let's focus on the giants. On this side we're pretty much okay.
We live.
Let's engage wherever we can. We're also going to buff some of these warriors wherever we can.
Difference breeds strength.
Perfect.
Next time, you will win mighty hand. Warrior women!
So that is it. I'm just gonna wait until this hero is dead.
Has claimed
There we
the
go.
enemy hero.
Let's get our loot and get out. 460 troops. Not a big loss. For taking an entire city, we will have enough to reinforce. Maybe we will even have enough to do a few level ups. Let's see, what do we want to do? I'm thinking that raising it would be better because we get a lot of stone, and I feel like it's very important for right now to take as many resources as possible. We will have the ability to recruit even more giants, and I'm not gonna do it right now. We're gonna keep it in our pocket. My plan for right now, I was thinking about it after yesterday's episode, that since these troops are very precious and it's going to take a lot of time to retrain them if we lose them, then one way to quickly replace them would be to get some of these better mythological units, right, instead. So we shall see. Shall we get better archers? I believe that the answer to that question is yes. Getting a temple would also be quite important. Getting a spy could help a lot, right? Especially since we're getting more from this building. As you can see, more treasures looted, more income from raiding, and more income from raising. That is pretty good if we upgrade it to the max level. But even on our basic level, we're getting more. So, first of all, we're gonna go this way, right? An extra rank on recruitment of missile units, plus another rank afterwards. We're gonna do some raids and upgrade some of the troops that we have. Okay, you go here, you... Let's try to get some experience. He got wounded, critical failure. Okay. Well, we tried. It's a level 1.
Prepare to be amazed.
War chanters, worshippers of Pan, and
That is not possible.
I mean, some of these troops are not that impressive, but some of them are. What should I be doing here? So, it would give us a lot of battle glory. And it would take another faction out, right? Let's see, so a hero with, let's say, 5 200 clubmen. They have another 10 here, 12.
Amazons forever.
Plus these ones. Are you in force march or anything? You are not.
That is beyond.
I don't think it is a good idea to sit and work on this one.
Ready for war.
You... We have this army here which is out in the open. And it is from a faction that we will need to attack, right? I believe that this is our next mission, these towns of Sestos. Yes. So, would you like... You wouldn't like a peace treaty. Okay. If I attack this army, the problem is he might get reinforced by these ones.
Your path to victory.
But we will do this. Sestos has no allies. We're just gonna attack it. And they do have quite a few ranks. Not high quality troops. Their swords are a bit scary. as we do not have high quality troops either overall. These are not upgraded, but we are going to upgrade it during the next turn. So I am going to go to Warband level 3, and then we're going to be able to do some rights. For the moment, oof, they even have a heal. Not the worst heal I've ever seen, but they do have one. Let's see. So I am going to place down a bunch of these. I feel like in this battle I could remove the hide foliage. We'll have the spears, and yeah, we'll have some of these other warriors on the flank. Pretty basic formation. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be doing with the harpies.
Ready to win.
I am not used at all with having these mythical units in this game. I haven't really played with it. Okay. I like the fact that we have caught them in a forced march as they were trying to colonize it, and now they are very tired, so this is going to bring us a huge advantage over here. Yeah, let's quickly charge over here. Let's go forward. Bring these other units to the side here. Good. Let's have you go like this. Maybe only one spear, have them go like this. Bring the other ones around. Good. Bring you forward. These javelins, I would like you to throw some javelins at the back of these spears. You throw some javelins there. You throw some javelins
Your warriors
here.
are losing heart.
Okay, let's put you all in defensive formation. Let's bring the harpies forward. Nice. So far so good.
Your warriors
We're
have been routed.
taking a bit of, yeah, we're taking a bit of damage over here because of their heavier troops. Let's reposition our javelins. Good. I'm just gonna quickly fly with these harpies over here.
Warriors are rallying.
You. Yeah, let's get a bit of a bonus here. Awesome. Awesome. So at least on one side we're doing really well. Let's charge it on these. Okay, spears, let's return you to the battlefield. Javelins, let's return you. Yes, over here we can throw some javelins there. Better yet, can do some damage there. Let's attack here. Perfect. I am going to have these harpies go wild on these retreating troops, losing defense in the process, but that is not going to be important here. What we want is for the retreating troops to take as much damage as possible. I like that it's a toggle on ability. Okay. Come on. Let's do a bit more damage, because we're going to have to auto-resolve another battle. There we go. So I feel like we've done pretty well here. Probably could have played it just slightly more careful and not to rush as quickly as I did, but that I feel it's okay. Okay, plus 3 happiness to the province, don't care. I would have really loved if in this game we would have an ability to sell this, right? Because in this situation it doesn't really help, it doesn't do anything for us, it doesn't add any value in having it. Gain rage out of combat, gain a bit more armor, that is always going to be good. Units always starting fresh, that is, as established before, also really good. Less cost for initiation rites. We're going to go for that because we will have a bunch of them done very soon. I feel like fighting this battle as well for the quest line, but maybe not. Let's just go forward, let's just go south. Right, put them in this encampment stance, go for the war camp next. So this is going to give us the ability to bring in the smiths and the ability to bring in the champions assembly. Once again, making another one of our hordes really strong. I believe that that is all that I'm going to do for now. Let's end the turn. I could use another horde. Pretty soon. Though if we cannot farm resources, farm areas, maybe not exactly. We shall see. Okay, let's see. Where are we at?
I seek battle.
She still needs some replenishments.
Since you ask nicely. Advance, sisters.
Okay. Going to go in the encampment stance. I hope that their army will stay away. But I feel like at this point they're seeing us and they will turn back. More damage to shielded infantry could be really good. Instead of 40 meters, go to 80 meters with a terrifying. 5% melee attack to all units or more defense. What are we going to do next? More armor piercing. Let's go with Eris's rate. No, let's go with the 80 meters to terrifying. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna upgrade from war games to rituals of the huntress. Seek Artemis's blessing before the slaughter, the beasts of the forest, lest she turns her mighty anger upon you. More tier 2 harpies, an extra rank to missiles, less upkeep. Okay, so all in all we're getting more benefits from it. Could lose more food for some growth, but I believe I'm okay for now. We're going to upgrade this as soon as we're done with the battle here. Let's just attack. Now I don't want to lose any of the units here, so we're just gonna quickly go into the map. Just look at that sun. And whatever that is. Okay, so let's see. How are we going to fight this?
Destroyers of men.
A mix? I feel like a mix is a good idea. I'd bring a bunch of spears here with 2 supporting 200 axemen, bring a bunch of spears through the right actually,
Ares, witness us.
with supporting
Axes.
spears, and then we'll have this. I kept the 2-handed axemen up through here just because they could easily block our path. They could block our path if we do not have a good unit which could do a lot of damage. The harpies I'm gonna use to flank, and let's see. So in this situation, I guess we're just gonna straight up attack. We're going to attack these spears, and this is what I was talking about. I mean, these spearmen will definitely cause a lot of troubles for us to break through. Not sure that I have to stay anywhere near these heroes, but I guess I do have to engage them slightly.
Step up. Javelin. Sisters attack. Destroy them.
Okay, let me bring these harpies around as well. I'm just gonna attack those Achaean slingers.
Shatter the foe. Slaughter them. We live. We fight.
Apparently those spears don't really want to fight us.
For any man. Go at them. Bring their death.
Okay, very weird repositioning from them. Okay, let's fly away because they're bringing in spears. Just gonna fly away with the harpies. And we're gonna target these archers over here.
Your hero is under attack.
Yeah, go away, go away. Follow the Achaean slingers instead. Yep, you don't return. Go forward, go forward. Don't get caught.
Sound tactics.
Okay, let's buff our troops here just to make sure that
Off to battle.
we're doing damage where we need to do damage.
Enemies beware.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Okay, oh, everything is okay here, everything is okay here. You do some work there, you do some work here. Let's do a quick attack. Actually, let's break those bowmen, because they are annoying.
Difference breeds strength. Agre.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Slaughter them. Disengage.
Nice. That's a good situation. Let's break these spearmen as well.
Difference breeds strength.
Come on. Come on, javelins. Do some work. Nice. Now those are broken, so we can return them here.
Your warriors are rallying.
Okay, those are broken. Yeah, we're going to take some damage in the process. A lot more than I thought we would.
You
But in the grand scheme of things, it will not matter.
Thy Ares, your warriors
Perfect.
are rallying.
So this is going to give us a few resources of what we need. We're going to upgrade our buildings, we're going to upgrade our troops, however we need to trade for some food. And we're going to raise the city of Sestos during the next episode. Let's see. What do I want from here? I guess we'll just take the growth.
I'm getting a reputation.
There we go. Oh, the city of Sestos has been taken over by someone else. Tell me
Let us
that
see
they are
whether we
not...
can reach an agreement.
Of course they are. So apparently the city of Sestos has been taken by someone who is an ally of Troy. Very annoying.
Step aside.
Very annoying. I believe what I'm going to do
I
here
doubt
is
this
that I'm going to
meeting
be
will amount to
targeting this
much.
city because I want all the food that I can get from them.
Prepare to be amazed.
Right, we're going to go into the encampment stance. Let's get quickly the ability to do rights for less cost.
The perfect answer.
And that is going to have to be it for today. Now, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I thank you very much for watching and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow as we are going to target 2 food settlements and hopefully we'll be able to get the resources we need to push this campaign even further. Until next time, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.